Hello, my name is Susan Ferris, Spiritual Life Leader at Destiny Center. Welcome to day 19 of ER. Well, guess what? We finished the book of Nehemiah. If you've been listening in every day, congratulations. You stayed the course and finished the course. And what a journey it's been. My prayer is that you've learned about Nehemiah and the journey that he traveled with God to rebuild the walls of Jerusalem. We began talking about the different C's in Nehemiah, and there are 4: compassion, cooperation, confidence, and courage. When Nehemiah heard that the walls of Jerusalem were in disarray, he was filled with compassion. He grieved, he wept, he prayed, he fasted, so much so that even the king took notice and said to him, "Nehemiah, are you depressed?" Because of the grief that Nehemiah was experiencing, his very countenance had changed. But Nehemiah didn't stop just at compassion. He took action. The second C is cooperation. He went to Jerusalem, talked to the people, and shared the vision to rebuild the walls. Actually, it was God's vision to rebuild the walls. Nehemiah was simply the conduit or the messenger of that vision. And the people responded in kind. They were willing to work. They joined hands with Nehemiah and rebuilt the walls in an astounding 52 days. Now that's cooperation. Confidence. Nehemiah was confident in the purpose God had called him to. He refused to be discouraged, intimidated, or distracted. He even stood before a pagan king asking that he could be relieved from his duties in the palace and travel to Jerusalem. In reality, that bordered on an act of treason. But God gave him favor with the king, and with confidence, Nehemiah traveled to Jerusalem. Courage. Nehemiah was courageous. He did not let fear get in the way of accomplishing and completing the monumental task that God had given him. There are 14 recorded prayers in the book of Nehemiah. I feel prayer was the fuel that sustained the courage in the face of many adverse circumstances. Nehemiah was sustained, and God provided him with that courage through an attitude of continual prayer and worship of the Lord. The challenge is this: can you and I apply the 4 C's in our own life? Compassion, cooperation, confidence, and courage. Combine these 4 elements together, and like Nehemiah, we will participate in the move of God and accomplish our destiny. So let's join hands in agreement and align ourselves with God's word, God's plan, and God's destiny for us. Well, tomorrow is the last day of this series, and you won't want to miss tomorrow. Pastor Scott is going to tie everything together. He's going to tie the book of Nehemiah to Destiny's purpose and vision to build new facilities to worship him, and for new children's ministry and other ministries to happen on campus. Stay tuned and participate in what God is doing.